So it turns out when they said level 2, every client under the sun just called Petunia. And I have not sat down. It's been a while. So me sitting down today, I'm excited. I want to talk about a lot of things. I have so much to say. Xewani, welcome back to my channel. And that goes for me too. Okay, look, this is gonna be a bit of a long one, so if you wanna skip on ahead to the point, please check the timestamps down below. Everyone's like, where are you? Like, what's happening? It's been ages. I've literally had people harass me in the shopping mall. Yay? Yay when? Yay? Where have you been? I'm like, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to just disappear. Well, I didn't disappear. It's just that I was working like, wow. This special shout out. Listen, it's special, okay? I got a special packet. When someone calls me and says, we are at your gate and we're coming to deliver something for you. Yo, I leap probably this high up from the ground. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my God. I kept it. I didn't want to open it until I actually opened it with you guys, okay? This is coming from Lele Feminine, and she specializes in products for cookies. And I'm not talking about the type that come in a box. This video is not sponsored. She did send me this product to try it out. This in particular is called Cookie Balance, and this supports vaginal pH balance. When she sent me the email, I was like, you are into what? I was really impressed. So if you've got products that you'd like me to try, if there's a brand maybe that you're launching and you'd like me to check it out and want me to try something, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Send me an email. Let's talk about it. I am all for people starting innovative, exciting, interesting, and uplifting businesses that are actually going to add value in our society, especially if you're doing something amazing, doing something that's changing people's lives for the benefit, for the best, for the proper honey. I receive a lot of emails every single day with people either asking for help or better yet, coming back to testify. They would say, Petunia, I heard about this on your channel and I actually wanted to say thank you. And this is how it has actually impacted my life and other people's lives around me. But with all the ones that I receive every single day, this one really stood out for me. And I really wanted to share it with all the people in Petunia land. I'm trying to divert a little bit so that I don't get emotional. Because when I read this, I wept, guys. Like, I cried, okay? If you think I'm a sucker, whatever. But it comes from a young man and he says, I recently turned 19 3 weeks ago. I just want to say thank you. I believe God used you to answer my prayers earlier this year. I was at a point in my life where I was so depressed because of the financial issues my family had been going through. Things were so bad for us. We were in debt to our property manager. There was no food in the house. Some days there was no money to even buy bread, and we relied on family and friends and our church to assist us wherever they could. I didn't know what to do. I just kept praying, asking God to help me to be able to take care of my family. This is a 19-year-old praying to be able to take care of his family. Then one day something just inspired me to search on YouTube how to make money online in South Africa. So I searched and your video about Rev Transcription came up. I had my doubts, but I figured I had nothing to lose but, by trying it out. It was late at night when I saw your video and I decided to take the test right there and then. I completed the test and prayed, committing my application to God, and I was accepted within 7 days. I worked and prayed hard, trying to raise the money that would keep us from getting evicted and having our movable goods taken by our creditors. I put in many sleepless nights, making sure to take projects I was confident in completing perfectly. Fast forward to where I am now. We didn't lose any of our property. Our debt is almost completely paid, and it was a lot of money that we owed. I am now a Rev Plus transcriptionist, and on top of that, I became an expert for Rev last week, within an hour of applying, and that is now another source of income that God has given me. I just want to say thank you. I know that without God, I'm nothing, and He has done so much for me. God used your video to save my life. Thank you, Petunia. May God bless you. I read that and I'm inspired to just spend those nights doing the research. I'm inspired to sometimes get scammed, and I'm inspired to put out fantastic content with the understanding that it not just entertains you, makes you smile, makes you laugh, informs you, educates you, but it also ministers to you. That after watching something on this channel, I hope it has touched your life in the best way possible. Okay. Wow, I got through that without crying this time. Yes! Okay, because each time I spoke about it, there I go. Get it together. Each time I speak about it, each time I read that testimony out, I weep. Because this is too important to me. This is too important. Money exchanges hands every single day, and I'm just here to help you take possession of what belongs to you. So with that said, let's dive into some of the questions that I've been receiving about Rev in particular. First question everybody always asks me: how do I pass the test? Basically, a lot of people do anticipate that I will reply with the answers. I must tell you, the test on Rev tends to change quite a bit. So the last time I did the test as compared to right now, worlds apart, okay? I remember someone sending me like a voice note saying, Petunia, the part that says nanani, what am I supposed to say? I'm like, I have never heard of that. Like, is that even in the test? Do you understand? So it's not about me sending you the answers, it's about the fact that the test changes so often. They just want to see if you will be able to cope with the work that will be on the site, which is exactly like the test in essence. You listen, then you transcribe. Remember, they give you a style guide. That style guide is the end all right? It helps you with everything. When in doubt, go to the style guide. Then obviously you need to be well versed in the English language. It just makes it that much easier so that you're not missing out on those words that will probably make you fail the test, okay? So remember those pointers. Make sure you get very well acquainted with the style guide, and then take your time. Take your time. Why are you rushing? Just like, you don't want to rush through it. Hopefully you pass today, you start making money today. No, you want to actually take your time, check it, recheck it. You'll make the money. Just take a moment, breathe, you'll make it, you'll be okay. Second most popular question I get is, Petunia, it's asking me to upload a document. What document is this? And I'm like, okay, whoa, stop the bus. You are on the wrong train, honey. You are just, you went and you clicked somewhere on the site as though you are a company needing documents to be transcribed. By the time it's asking you to upload a document, stop the bus. You clicked the wrong thing. Take it back a few steps and then try again, okay? Sometimes you might have to literally log out, go out of the whole thing and start again like it's your first time, so that you can actually get the buttons correct. So you shouldn't be uploading any document. You shouldn't be making any payment on the site. You should be availing yourself to do work so that they can pay you. Okay, just please note that. And by the way, if any site is asking you to first pay monies before you start making money to get paid, you need to, whoa. Question 3, Petunia, I'm on the waiting list. People are like, excuse me, hi, I'm sorry, I just need to understand how much longer am I going to be on this waiting list, because I just didn't understand how your people work. And I'm like, I don't work for Rev. And let's just be clear. Remember, information about Rev is now out there. There's so many people hearing about it, learning about it, and so many people are interested in actually making money on Rev, which means that people are signing up every single day. So there are companies that need their audios transcribed into text. On the other hand, there are people like you and me who transcribe audio into text for money, all right? Rev is trying to make sure that these two groups are always balanced out. It does not help anyone if you have 5 of these and 10,000 of these, because you guys will be chewing each other up for those 5 jobs, and it's not gonna work out. So every time you see them put people on a waiting list, they're saying, oh wow, what a good find, this person can actually transcribe, they're good at it, you're gonna be useful on the site. But in the meantime, please bear with us, just wait just a little bit. Let's just wait for this work to actually pile up, and then when you go on there, you will actually find work. Doesn't help you get on there and now you're sitting twiddling your thumbs waiting for work. And which is why I really like Rev. A lot of the other sites you sit and you wait, but with Rev there's always something happening. It hasn't happened so many times where I find myself there's literally nothing in the pool. There's always something, even if it be there's all the stuff no one wants to do. All the whack jobs, you know, with the terrible audio. There's always something in the pool, so just bear with them. If you're on the waiting list, be patient, okay? At least you made it this far. Just be patient. Check out my other videos on other side hustles and how to make money online. Maybe be busy with that in the meantime, but at least you made it in. Yeah! And now the last question people are always asking me, how do I actually stay on Rev? Like, I thought, wow, actually that's a fantastic question. Okay, first of all, let's be clear. When you're trying to get on Rev, you're gonna have to do a test, okay? Usually people find the test incredibly hard. I think purely because it's something you've never done before. But once you're actually in, you know, once they've said, congratulations, you're in, you can start working, nanani. There are a few steps that you have to take before you actually spread your wings. Do your thing, all right? First, they'll say to you, you are like on a probation period, okay? They will tell you, you're gonna need to transcribe about 45 minutes of audio, and they're gonna watch you real closely, okay? They're gonna need to check that you're coping, everything's fine. So they're basically gonna grade every last bit of work that you're gonna be doing. So if you take up a gig for like a 5-minute and you transcribe it and you send it through, not long after that, someone's going to send you back a response saying, oh, you scored 3 out of 5 for accuracy and 5 out of 5 for formatting. Basically telling you that, okay, you did everything correctly, but we think you can improve here, 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 and here. You need to keep your metrics up, okay? So there's an average that you cannot go below. And if you do drop below those averages, they will then boot you off the platform. A few tips that I can give you in terms of that first 45 minutes, make sure you still take your time. Don't pick up what they call rush jobs, okay? Rush jobs are sort of jobs that have been sitting there for a while. The client has been waiting, nobody wants to do it, so now Rev adds a premium on it and says, okay, we will now pay double or triple the amount, purely because we need to get it out as fast as we can, so we're gonna entice you with the money. Then you come, you're a newbie, you're like, yes, I want more money, I want to make $100 in one go, and then you take the rush job. It's got less time allocated to it, which means that you are under a little bit of pressure. So if you don't have so much experience, not a good idea to do it as a beginner. Don't start out with rush jobs and, you know, jobs that are going to really put you under pressure. Rather take the shorter ones and take it bit by bit by bit until you get the hang of it. Another thing to remember is that make sure you are thorough, okay? Don't get lazy where you just do it once over and then you let it go. No. When you've done your work, go and review it. Make sure it's really, really 100%. I know it takes extra effort and you're thinking, I could be doing another one making extra coin. No, you really want to take your time so that you don't get booted off. You did all this work to get this far, not to get chucked off the platform. Okay, so be very diligent. Do that extra bit of work just to make sure you really, really put out excellent work. Once they trust you, listen, they're not going to be watching over you every single time. They're really going to let you spread your wings. So from there, you'll be able to be a Rever. Oh, hey, Rever Plus, which means you're really up there with your metrics. And then from there, you might even get an opportunity to start checking out other people's work and actually assessing them and getting paid for that on the side. So remember, be patient. Don't be too ambitious, okay, as you start out. And then the style guide is your friend. Now, a lot of you send me messages, Petunia, I'm not happy at all. These people, they don't want me, They don't want to accept me. Okay, don't panic, okay? Calm down. Take a breath, you'll be okay. Look, Rev is just one of the transcription sites that are out there. I'm going to leave some links to some other transcription sites that you can go ahead and try. Some people say the tests in, on that side of town are sometimes even easier. So I do not knock the idea of trying it out, okay? So don't just try out Rev. Try out a number of them and see which one is a good fit. Don't panic if Rev didn't take you. Just go try it somewhere else, okay? Okay, now remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because you do not want to miss the next time I load a video. It's gonna be about money, okay?